Hello everyone and welcome to the Blaxcotsman live from the Smoky Mountains. And my name is Mike Ogletree and I am the Blaxcotsman. So we're here today and it is western North Carolina. It's the Smoky Mountains. This is a place called Maggie Valley in Haywood County, pretty near Asheville. And we are in pristine mountain woodland is how you would describe it. We got ducks, we got, oh look, there's a robin. Because this is a bird sanctuary, this little town here. So we just like to give a shout out to, National Bird Migration Day, which I think we just had that. It was one of these days that just passed. It really is idyllic. So I'm in two minds because it's a beautiful day. So I'm in two minds about whether to light a fire or not. But at the moment it's coming down on the side of no. Because it's just a gorgeous day. It's nice and warm. It's not warm, but it's not cold. Let's put it like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hold off lighting fire, and I'm just looking for my first song here. Here it is here. It's a Malvina Reynolds song that I want to do. It's called Bitter Rain. So let's put that up there like that. Alright folks. So again, thanks for the birthday wishes. I'm not on Facebook much, so the last posts that I saw were birthday wishes posts. So if you posted birthday wishes, thank you very much. Now let me plug my guitar in. That's a good idea, Mike. Hold on a second. There we are. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's what we're going to do here. Is try to keep things real, really. Alright. So yeah. Malvina Reynolds. That one. That one. Alrighty, folks. Nice. Turn it up a little bit. A little less reverb. Alright. So let's see if we can get this into the microphone. Yeah, I apologise, my technician couldn't make it today. So I'm doing everything by myself. So hello there. Ready? Here we go. Malvina Reynolds, Bitter Rain. 1, 2, 3, 4. The world is too much for me. It's getting so too much needs doing here. And somewhere a lonely child stands in the bitter rain. Oh man, the bitter rain. The world's too much for me. It's like the end. Too many helpless ones I can't defend. I can't protect myself from cold and pain. I can't complain when somewhere a walking child in the bitter rain. Oh, the rain, the bitter rain. Can you feel the rain, the bitter pattern rain? Can you feel the rain? The world is too much for me, although I've tried. Too many goes on, too much I can't abide. I can protect myself. The young get slain, or the young are slain. And somewhere a bleeding child dies in the bitter rain. Oh, rain, the bitter rain. Can you feel the rain, the bitter patter rain? Can you feel the 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 pitter patter of the bitter rain? There you go. Great biscuits. Let's get the what I like to call the broadcast cam out there. So that was Bitter Rain, of course, by Malvina Reynolds. One of the many cover songs that I do. Here's another one that I love doing. I absolutely love doing this next one by Sting. It's called Fragile, and I mash it up with Help by the Beatles. If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun, tomorrow's rain will wash the stain away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, but nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever will. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on, rain will fall like tears fragile we are, how fragile we are. Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, help, you know I need someone, help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. And now I find I changed my mind, I opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate your being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Yes. And now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I'm not so insecure. I know that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate your being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Oh, I'm fragile, so fragile. On and on, and rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on and on and on. How fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a storm. How fragile we are, like tears from a storm, like tears from a storm. How fragile we are. Take that little mashup there. Sting and John Lennon really wrote that Help song. Nice little mashup. So, yeah, I'd like to do a little Scottish song now for you. It's a song about a half-breed Scotsman. So it's kind of, it rings a bit personal for me, you know, because I'm a half-breed Scotsman. But this is one about a guy who was a mixture, I'm a mixture of African American and Scottish. Hear the wind? That's because we're in the valley. Yeah, I'm a mixture of African American and Scottish. And this chap in this song, Jimmy McPherson, he was a mixture between a Scottish nobleman and a gypsy woman who he fell in love with, and I believe he married her. Anyway, Jamie McPherson was the result of the union between this Scottish nobleman and the gypsy. And he was brought up in his father's house. So he enjoyed a good education, he was taught music, he was taught, you know, certain elements of swordcraft, warcraft, all these kinds of things. And he had the protection of his father whenever he got into trouble. And he used to get into trouble a lot, especially after his father died, but he got into trouble a lot because he used to hang out with his gypsy friends, his mum's friends, and they always tried to hang him, get him, and do him in, because they didn't like him because he was a half-breed and he was a bit of a rogue. So the other noblemen had it in for him, and eventually they got him. But before they got him, they had a legend as being a bit of a lad, sword fighter and fiddler. And they'd tried to hang him many times before, and they hadn't succeeded because he would always get a reprieve because of his name, because of his father. And after his father died, his luck ran out, basically, and they caught him. And he did get the reprieve, but the local townspeople in the town in Scotland conspired, and they put the town clock 15 minutes fast, so that the clock would strike midday when they were supposed to hang him, before the reprieve would get there, and that's what they did. So it was a kind of a dirty trick they played on Jamie McPherson. But that all happened around the 17th century, 1680s, 1690s. And there's a famous song that they say he wrote this song about his life and his capture and his impending doom. He wrote this song whilst he was waiting to be hung, and sang it on his way to the gallows, and played it on his fiddle, It's called Macpherson's Lament. 1, 2, 3, 4. Farewell, ye dungeons dark and strong, farewell, farewell to thee. Macpherson's time will no be long, below the gallows tree. For what is death, what parting breath, on money's the bloody plain. I've seen his face, and in this place I scorn him yet again. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gate he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gate he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. I've lived a life of grief and strife, I die by treachery. But it breaks my heart that I must part, and men have injured me. 'Twas by a woman's treacherous hand that I was condemned to die. Upon the ledge, a window she stood, and a blanket she threw o'er me. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly did he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly did he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Untie these bands, free off my hands, and give to me my sword. 'Cause there's not a man in all Scotland but I'd brave him at his word. And now some come here to see me hang, and some to buy my fiddle. But before that I do part with her, I'll black her through the middle. So he did it! Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly did he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly did he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. So farewell strife and sunshine bright and all beneath the sky. May coward shame disdain the name of the wretch that dared not die. The reprieve was coming o'er the brig of Banff to set Macpherson free. But they put the clock a quarter before and hung him to a tree. Oh no! Say rantingly, say wantonly, say dauntingly could he played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantonly, say dauntingly could he played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantonly, say dauntingly could he played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree, the gallows tree. Yes! Cheerio. That's my grapefruit juice. Seltzer there. So, Dougie MacLean wrote a song with the same chords as Macpherson's Lament. It's called Caledonia. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I'm sitting here before the fire, empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher, they've withered, now they're gone. And I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. And hands are shaking and kisses flowed, and I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, it would make me more sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Get a wee drink of water. There you go. that was I got a wee thing in my throat there. I found it. I was looking for the, excuse me a minute, I was looking for the Irish equivalent. Looking for the Irish equivalent. Well, it's not an equivalent, but it's a similar kind of song to McPherson's Lament. That's called Whiskey in the Jar, and it's another story about a chap who gets captured by treachery of a woman, Seems to be a common theme in these traditional songs. In this case, it was his. He robbed a nobleman or a captain, who I believe was a tax collector, and he spied him on the road by himself, and so he got his gun out and he held him and he stole his money, took his money home, showed it to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend betrayed him and he got captured. We don't really know the outcome of this song, because whether he got hung or not, because this version doesn't tell you. It's just that he's in the jail hoping someone will rescue him. This is called Whiskey in the Jar. I was going over the far-famed Credit Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my rapier, then produced my pistol. I said, stand and deliver, or the devil he will take you. I surrender, do-da-ma-da. Back for your daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. I counted up his money and I made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, the devil had that woman, and he never made it easy. Mushering dum dum da, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, this whiskey in our jar. So I went into my chamber, all for to have my slumber. I dreamt of gold and silver, and it really is no wonder. But Jenny took my silver, and she filled it up with water. Then she called Captain Faddle to be ready for the slaughter. A mushering dum 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 dum. Daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So early in the morning, before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for my rapier she had stolen. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. I'm a shelling dum-a-do-dum-a-da, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can save me, 'tis my brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he will go with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than that sly, deceiving Jenny. Mushering dum-a-do-dum-a-da, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, and others take delight in the hurling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. A mushering dum-a-do-dum-a-da, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. A mushering dum-a-do-dum-a-da, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There you go. That was, I guess, an Irish song. Here's a Scottish song by Robert Burns, and it's about one of my favourite places to visit in Scotland, the River Doon. It's a beautiful river in Ayrshire, which is my hometown, or my home shire, I guess. My hometown is called Kilmarnock. The banks and breeze of bonny Doon, how can you bloom so fresh and fair? How can ye chant your little bird, and I so weary broken? Thou break my heart, thou wandering bird, that wanders through the flowering thorn, and minds me home, departed joys, departed never to return. No. After I roved the bonnet doom to see the rose and woodbine twine, and the cupboard sang oh its love and fondly say, did I your mind? Well, I some hearts I put a rose too sweet upon its thorny tree, and my first lover he stole my rose, but I left the thorn with me. Left the thorn with me, oh, oh. Left a thorn in banks and breeze, oh bonnet doom, how kind of bloom, so fresh and thin, how can you chant your little birds, and I say really true, okay. Pretty, eh? Thanks again. Here's another wee Robert Burns song for you. It's one that I'd like to dedicate to my friend Paul Craddock out there in Ireland. It's his favourite. It's called Green Grow the Rushes. There's nought but care on every hand, in every hour that passes on. What signifies the life of man, and 'twas for the lasses on, the lasses on. Green grow the rushes on, green grow the rushes on, oh, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spend among the lasses home. While the race may riches chase, and riches still may fly them all, and though at last they catch them fast, their heart could ne'er enjoy them all. But give me your canny hour, Ian, my arms about my dearie, oh, and while the cares and while the men, they all get outside oh. Green grow the rushes on, green grow the rushes on, oh, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lasses on. For you seduce, you sneer at this, you're now but senseless asses, oh, the wisest man who will their song, he dearly loved the lasses on. Old nature swears the lovely dears, her noblest work she classes, oh, her prentice hand she tried on man, then she made the lasses oh. Grow the rushes on, green grow the rushes on, oh, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lasses oh. Old nature swears the lovely dears, her noblest work she glasses oh. Her prentice hand she dried on man, then she made the lasses oh. Oh, oh, oh. Green grow the rushes on, green grow the rushes on, oh, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lasses oh. Green grow the rushes, green grow the rushes oh, oh. Robert Burns, of course. So it's spring, which means the summertime is coming. Alright, let's see. Yeah, everything seems to be working. Just a bit quiet. If you're tuning in and you want to make any comments about the sound, feel free. You're welcome, actually. So it's almost summer, which means it's late spring. It's late spring, which means it's almost summer, which means it's time to go out and gather some wild mountain thyme. Will you go? I said go. Will you go? I said go. Will you go? I said go. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go? I said go. If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? You go, lassie, go. Beautiful spring summer song. They do Cat Stevens song now for you. This one is called Wild World. La 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 Now that I've lost everything to you, they say you wanna start something new, but it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just about a smile. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you just like a child. Girl, you know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you're just like a child, girl. If you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you made a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Beware. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you just like a child. Oh baby, baby, child girl. Thank you. Eddie Flood says, just, I love your version of Hunter. Oh, thank you, Eddie Flood, for that. Says he likes my version of a Simple Minds song that I covered called Hunter and Hunted. So that's nice. Thank you, Eddie Flood. Here's another Scottish song by Robert Burns. Some people consider it the Scottish national anthem. I don't, because I don't know what it would be. But this is a great song, and it would be a good candidate. It's just a little bit long, you know. Anyway, here you go, to be a national anthem. It's called "Is There for Honest Poverty." Is there for honest poverty that hangs his head and all that? The coward slaves were passing by, would dare to be poor for all that? For all that and all that, our toils obscure and all that. The rank is but the guineas stand, the man's the goat for all that. What though on him the fair bed dine, we're hot and grey and all that. He fools their silks and knaves their wine, a man's a man for all that. For all that and all that, their tinsel job and all that. The honest man, though e'er so poor, is king of men for all that. Oh, no, oh, no, no. The sea-gun Birkin called our Lord, ostrich and stairs and all that. Though hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that. For all that and all that, his ribbon star and all that. The man of independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can make a belted knight, a marquis, a duke, and all that. But an honest man's upon his might, get faith he maun not fall that. For all that and all that, their dignities and all that. Capital sense and pride of worth can higher rank than all that. So long, people know that. Oh no, people know why. Now let us pray that common maid has coming well for all that. That sense and worth for all the us shall bear the grief for all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that. That man to man the world door, man to man the world door, shall brothers be for all that. So no, don't cry, oh no, don't cry, oh, for all that and all that, stand up for your rights. For all that and all that, don't give up the fight. For all that. Robert Burns is there for honest poverty. All right, is there for honest pub. You know, I come from Ayrshire in the west coast of Scotland, and that is the birthplace of Robert Burns. And we learned all about him at school, learned his poetry, because Robert Burns was the Scottish national poet, honorary Scottish national poet, because of his popularity in his lifetime with the Scottish language, specifically Scottish dialect you might call it. And he was so popular that people love him to this day. So I'm going to do another little song for you now. It is one of my own songs. It's a little song that I do because I like to remember that there is no time like the present.
No, 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 the whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate, procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Everyone now, 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 the whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate or procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Well, the Nazarene don't tell you, go love your fellow man. And if you find that too hard to do, love him as best you can. Well, how do I do this? Demand of my fellow man. And all I see is war and crime spreading out across this land. Why won't you look into your heart, boy, and tell me what do you see? Every dark and evil deed originating in thee. But now you can change your mind, and from those ashes rise a universe so human. Oh, what a glittering prize, glittering now, now, now. The whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate or procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Everyone now, 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 the whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate or procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Hey, hey, it's happening now. Oh, oh. And so I listen to our leaders and what they have to say. Religious ones and politicians mashing up our day. Derive power from the people to use for the people's sake. Cooperate and collaborate to bring about harmony. Bring about now, now, now. The whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate or procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Everyone now, now, now. The whole thing's happening now. Don't prevaricate or procrastinate, the whole thing's happening now. Happening, it's happening now. The whole thing, it's happening now. The whole happening right now, the whole thing. So I'd like to end off with one of my old songs again. And this time it's a song that I wrote to celebrate protest. And in the face of disappearing possibilities to protest, this is a song about carrying the torch. Thank you for tuning in to the Blaxcotsman this week. Didn't need to light the fire, but we are beside it, so it's still a fireside concert. So we'll be back here next week at the Meadowlark Motel. Same time, same channel. 3 o'clock. This is Carry the Torch. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? Aye, aye, oh, aye. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? I hear a call for freedom. I hear a call for peace. I hear a call for equality according to all needs. And all across this country, oh, the brave and free, will you choose to follow? Or will you lead? Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? Aye, aye, oh, aye, aye. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? And when they call to occupy and we defy the ban, don't press up, hold your fire, be a brother's man. And all across this country, from sea to shining sea, you can choose to follow, and you can lead. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? Aye, aye, oh, aye, aye. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Get up and stand tall, or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? Aye, aye, oh, aye, aye, yo. Hey, oh, or will you carry a torch? Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Are you gonna get up and stand tall? Or carry the torch, or will you carry a torch? Aye, aye, oh, aye, aye. Who's gonna carry the torch when the going gets tough? Well, thank you very much for tuning in. It's the Blaxcotsman signing off from the Meadowlark Motel in Maggie Valley, Western North Carolina. And I hope I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.